third year in a row. For the first time, we have scientists on board gathering hard evidence Camelot cannot ignore. Krill supertrawlers are destroying the Antarctic ecosystem. This is one of the last true wildernesses. It must be protected. We will do whatever it takes. Anything can happen.
I am so excited. This is what I've always wanted to do, fighting for the oceans in Antarctica.
I just look at the fishing vessel. I'm only part of whales. There's about 20-30 of them very close to the vessel, just trying to eat the food that's being taken away from them. Whales should be here to feed. Same with the penguins and all the birds we see around. This should be their place where they feed. It doesn't really belong to humans.
I had an image in my head what Antarctica would look like, because I thought it's the wild last wilderness, right? In a way it is, because when we arrived here I saw Coronation Island, I saw these beautiful mountains, I saw all the wildlife striving around here in Antarctica. But on the other hand, I also saw the trawlers for the first time, and I felt like it doesn't connect, it doesn't fit together, right? But it made me also realize that there is a reason why we come here, because we want to show that a huge krill fishing industry, they don't belong here.
Seeing the trawlers from the small boat for the first time, I felt pretty overwhelmed. There was a smell. It just felt like rotting life. It's the feeling of watching them take on this life and then pumping out what they don't want without any real consideration for what that life means or what it's contributing to.
The trawlers, they are never stopping, so we are experiencing bad weather, like a lot of wind, a lot of waves, like visibility condition terrible. They are never stopping, always fishing. They are not even going to port to offload, they are using reefers. So the general feeling I have is that Antarctica cannot rest, the krill cannot rest, so the whales cannot rest.
I feel even more now that I am here, the obligation to document it, to film it with my camera, to get the proof that they have an impact on the wildlife here in Antarctica, and in the end to protect whatever is here, all the wildlife.
There should be no fishing allowed of any sort. It should be protected just for wildlife and not for humans.
I'm a guest here in this part of the world. Because I need the ship, I need the heater. If the wind gets too strong, I can barely tolerate 5 minutes outside, then I have to go inside, and these animals are just living and breathing and feeding here. It's lovely, and we should behave like we're guests.
2 months ago, I personally had never even seen a whale at all, and now suddenly I'm surrounded by hundreds of them. I would really like to see human beings just not a part of